Now at 6, calls for help moments after a school stabbing.
Somebody hit him. He's bleeding.
A female student accused of stabbing a football player.
We'll be conducting a random metal detection screening.
Tonight, House school officials say they plan on keeping students safe on campus. That female student remains in custody tonight while the boy she allegedly stabbed recovers in the hospital. Tonight, the Miami-Dade Schools Police Chief says officers are doing everything they can to prevent things like this from happening on campus. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live in Miami for us with all today's developments. Peter.
Elliott Schools Police Chief Ian Moffett tells us that he's confident that the battery of schools police officers, surveillance cameras, and also random checks are keeping the school safe. Now, he's speaking out about this as new 911 calls are released.
There's an emergency at Killian High School. Someone has just been stabbed.
911 receives a call moments after 15-year-old DeAndre Johnson is reportedly stabbed by 17-year-old Brianna Roll in the school cafeteria.
I'm in Miami, Killian Senior High, and a student just got stabbed. Someone got stabbed. I just called. Someone got stabbed in Miami, Killian Senior High School.
Where in the high school are they? Where? Who did the stabbing?
I don't know. The kid is on the floor, and I don't know. I just thought that they already took away the girl who had the knife, but he's on the floor.
The 911 tapes are released as we see a demonstration of metal detection wands used by schools police officers for random checks. Random checks sometimes discover items like this knife, as we see in a school's public service announcement.
We believe our random metal detector program has actually worked. Our random metal detector program, since I got here, has been increased by 90%.
An arrest report says the accused stabber also had 2 additional kitchen knives and a grilling fork in her backpack. While stepping up random checks, the chief opposes setting up walk-through metal detectors at school entrances.
I don't want these schools to look like a prison because that is not conducive to the learning environment. While
an attorney is looking into claims the accused stabber was bullied, Chief Moffett responded to that.
This time, this district had no information about bullying.
Moffett also said the school system was never told about allegations that the 12th grader was raped by 2 football players at her previous school, Keygate Charter High.
Just like you, we found out yesterday, the day before, we had no information about that at all.
At Killian Senior High School, students wore yellow colors in support of DeAndre Johnson, who's recovering from a severed artery, a punctured lung, and internal bleeding. Now, the school system is not saying just how many metal detection wands that it has and how often they are used. Lieutenant Raul Correa says he didn't want to give up his practices, all this for security reasons. Speaking of security, the school's police chief says he's always reevaluating it. We're live in Miami. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News. Elliot?
Peter, thank you.